you said from kindergarten to eighth, do you
Mhm.
feel like East Oakland influenced you more, or because once you hit a certain age, your sort of personality is set? Do you think LA more? Do you cite East Oakland with how you became, your formative years? Um,
Absolutely. East Oakland, because I mean, my experience growing up is just pretty much East Oakland. So like seeing different folks, the elders, seeing people in the church, going to church. I was a Christian in those days. And so being a part of the community, having people at Carter Park, play a role in my life, people at Cox Elementary or Elmhurst Middle, those people played a role in who I am. And so, yeah, those, the LA years, was a very kind of transformative time. Anytime that you going through a big change such as losing a parent, it becomes a big thing. And then getting to know my father, who I didn't know, that was a
mhm.
whole kind of learning aspect. Had stepbrothers and the whole nine. So that
Wow.
was a journey. And then dealing with the culture between the Bay Area and LA, there is night and day.
Right.
Dealing with gang culture, dealing with learning those things. I, got put through the fire. Luckily, I made it out without being harmed, but I definitely have some experiences. So as far as my photographer's eye, I would have to say Oakland, just because the richness of the city, the home of the Black Panthers, home of Black Lives Matter, but just even growing up there, just home. So like all my experiences, the things that I want to capture, kind of stems from my experiences growing up in Oakland.
Yeah, I was gonna say I spent a lot of summers. Like I said, I grew up in Richmond, but my cousin lived in East Oakland, so summer I'd go over there, and East Oakland has a very specific vibe, right?
Mhm.
And I don't want to say it makes you tougher, but it just does. It instills this. I don't want to say
Fearlessness.
grit, but it's just got this. I don't know, family vibe, but like a challenging vibe. Like you have to be on your P's and Q's if you hang out in East Oakland. Like you
Yeah,
can't.
you got to know your surroundings. You got to know the area. You know, what I mean, even for me, someone that's from there, there's still certain times I won't go. So you just got to be
Mhm.
smart. And anytime I do go back home, is always to try to serve. So either going in my photography, photographer kind of hat on, or just as a community member. Especially when I was living in Oakland, that was a big thing. So Oakland's always going to have a special place. Or something that I have tattooed on my arm,
Oh
and
wow, nice.
something that I'll never forget my experiences there. Will I ever move back? Absolutely not. But but as far as going to, I mean, I go to Oakland all the time, but just everyone, that was just like the formative years.